Early last year, we decided to put together a project that we now call Green and Transition Minerals Project. We all know that the world currently needs Africa's minerals. And we also know that African governments and African stakeholders, including CSOs and regular Africans, they have the ambition of making sure that Africa's minerals do not just flow out of the continent. They want to make sure that the minerals contribute to Africa's industrialization prospects. The idea that we had with the project was to look at what do governments actually plan to do with the minerals they have. What are those plans? How realistic are those plans? And if they're not realistic, what needs to be done to make them realistic?
It's often said that critical minerals are Africa's entry door to leapfrog into the next technological frontier. But how does that play out in practice? How to break patterns of extractivist and trade dependencies that have plagued the continent's development over the past centuries? This is really what this project is about. It is quite interdisciplinary and brings together a variety of stakeholders from academia, from civil society, from government, from the private sector.
We put this collection together because while there's significant discussion on the back of concerns from Europe and the US to diversify and de-risk the supply chains, absent from the discussions was about what Africa wants for its minerals sector, and this conversation to push an agenda that minerals catalyze a socio-economic transformation, they create green jobs, and that they also catalyze green growth on the continent. Bringing that to European policy audiences and kind of broader conversations is really key.
I see this as the beginning of the conversation around how Africa can actually use those minerals. But for us, the first step is actually looking at what the plans the governments have on the books are. We've seen a lot written in the past couple of years since minerals became a really important thing in the discussion around the energy transition, the digital transition. We've seen a lot written, right, around how much potential Africans have, where Africa could occupy in the value chain. But we haven't really seen a lot discussed really deeply for what that really means.
So it's really an attempt to break the disciplinary silos and find a solution and answers together.